Здравствуйте, дорогие подписчики и гости канала. Меня зовут Евгений, и мы продолжаем, а вернее уже даже заканчиваем проходить Бэтмена. Это последняя серия в этой игре и, в принципе, наверное, последняя серия с озвучкой в этом году. Далее пойдут проекты без озвучки. Будет вступительное интро, где я немножко поговорю, и, в принципе, молчаливая игра. Дело даже не только в том, что тяжело, не получается у меня озвучивать нормально, как в том, что я не хочу терять атмосферу игры. Ладно, начинаем. Угроза, нависшая над Готэмом, готова разразиться, и Брюс вынужден определиться с тем, насколько далеко он готов зайти, чтобы защитить город от силы, что может поставить его на колени. Ну, поехали.
What's it been? I don't know, 3 weeks. Let's see. Last time I laid eyes on you must have been... Oh, yeah. You pretended that you trusted me. Even took me with you to stop Harley on that bridge. And do you remember what happened then? I do. You completely betrayed me. Harley and I have the virus, and if we're anything, we're sharers. It's just too fun to keep to ourselves. So picture how it hit you when you lost those few dozen people on the bridge. Now think about all of Gotham. Maybe then you'll know what it feels like when a friendship dies. Huh?
Batman! Over here!
What happened?
You need to see it. He's down that way. We're trying to help him, but...
Ну, начинаем. О, блядь, что тут крутишься на месте. Начинаем изучать, что тут произошло.
Blood. Fresh. John. That's familiar.
Ох, ёб твою мать.
Bullock.
We managed to save him from bleeding out.
The clowns.
We think it's some kind of booby trap. Until we get someone here with an X-ray, we can't risk moving him.
Let me see what I can find. I can't cut him down until I'm sure this isn't some kind of trap. Dilated pupils. Signs of head trauma.
With what's happened in Gotham lately, I'm not taking any chances.
Did John do this?
Да, походу у нашего клоуна
Shrapnel.
окончательно
It's an
колпак
old
отвалился.
Some kind of device. Pacemaker.
Блять, он что, в него письмо зашил? Там
Get
таймер.
these people back. It could be a bomb.
We need to clear the area! Back up!
Oh God! Oh God!
Да ладно, тебе понравится. Ёб твою насрать.
Jesus!
It's safe to cut him down. We're past the sick punchline.
Я думаю, что он получит какое-нибудь заражение. Так, сейчас пару секунд проверка. Так, звук есть, запись есть. Ну, хорошо.
Guess this is the world we live in now. Turns your stomach.
Здорово, гражданским тут не место вообще-то. Блять, сука, опять сигареты.
Can't remember the last time I was on this side of a police line. Waller canned me, in case you hadn't heard. Right in front of that lowlife Wayne. Maybe I shouldn't have asked you to do my job for me.
Sorry to hear that. Gotham is worse off because of it.
Not the worst thing that's happened. Got a little more time with the wife and kid. And I've been making these cigar boxes, humidors, you know. Keeps the hands busy. Wife thinks I should sell them. But it's still not like being on the front line. Especially when shit like this happens.
Vitals are dropping!
Easy now. Don't move.
Jesus. Now this time off, it's given me some time to think. Back in the day, it was only the gangsters you had to worry about. Now, cops are cut open and filled with carnival toys. Makes you wonder. How'd we get here? I look around, the streets are the same. The only real difference is Batman. You know, I hate saying it, but do you think that we only saw this kind of thing after you showed up? Yeah, you brought in a lot of good callers, so I hope it's not the case, but...
Да ну, схерали, блять.
Maybe Batman's made
Нихуя
Gotham
себе,
more
блядь.
dangerous.
Давай еще я с улиц свалю, тогда вообще будет тут полный пиздец.
Gotham's always been a cesspool. The underworld's evolved, and I'm doing what I can to keep it from spilling out into the streets.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Crime's always been this city's cancer. Not entirely fair to blame it all on you. Hey, I shouldn't have come down on you so hard about arresting Wayne. Yeah, maybe next time we go at it side by side, huh?
Batman, Bullock's asking for you.
I tracked a stolen van full of clowns. So I followed to see what they were doing.
That was brave, Detective. You did good work.
Thanks. Wish I'd stayed home, though. They picked up a drop.
Was John Doe with them?
They left a box. Goddamn freaks.
А можешь просканировать сначала?
No sign of explosives. Should be safe to open.
А если, ну, взрывчатых нету, может, химические какие-то вещества?
Automatic weapons. They're heavily armed. Authorized by Wayne Enterprises. And signed for by Chairwoman Regina Zellerbach.
Regina can't come to the phone right now. This is her assistant.
This is Bruce Wayne.
Oh, hello.
Tell Regina I need to speak to her. I'll be there shortly.
I'll let her know. Thank you.
Сейчас мы кому-то будем предъявлять. Либо ее вынудили. Либо она по доброй воле на это согласилась. И что-то я сомневаюсь, что по доброй воле. Хотя, тут что-то интрига на интриге идет прям.
Share prices have been holding steady despite the events of the last few days. But who knows how long that will last once word gets out. Our CEO brought known terrorists into the building.
Так, нет, нам надо быть спокойным.
Regina?
Speak of the devil. We were just talking about you and your fashion consultants, Bruce.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Ma'am, he's here. In the boardroom.
Maybe there's an explanation.
Why would he come back here if he's with them?
You had to know it might come to this. Your connection to these felons, whatever it is, it could ruin the company. You have left me with no choice.
So what are you gonna do, Regina? Fire me again?
Oh, Bruce. I didn't want it then, and I don't want it now.
Ну,
All I
конечно.
wanted is for you to be the man I thought you were. I trust you can see yourself out.
We're not done yet. Care to explain this? You've been authorizing some interesting shipments.
What is this? Automatic weapons? Grenades? Bruce, truly, I never signed this. I've never even heard of this. Bruce?
What's going on?
Something funny?
A priest, a rabbi, and a CEO walk into a boardroom. Priest says, it's a trap. The rabbi says, Joker tricked us.
Call security.
The CEO doesn't say anything. Cause he's dead!
У этого тоже колпак отвалился, да? Блять.
Did somebody call for backup?
А я не одет для такой встречи.
Eyes on me, Brucey. If you care one iota for these suits, you'll stand down. I mean it. Get those hands where I can see them.
Ну ладно, возможно, сейчас нападать и не стоит. Навряд ли я сейчас что-то смогу и сделать.
I'm not playing around.
Please, Harley, don't.
Smart move. Nice work, Kent. You're really moving up the career ladder.
What do you want?
Thank you oh so very much for asking, Regina. What do you think I want, sweet cheeks?
The serum is gone, Harley. It's over.
Ain't over till it's over. I was inspired to think outside the box. Ah, here comes my inspiration now.
I bring you Joker!
This meeting is now called to order. Regina, good to see you again. Bruce, buddy. Put her there!
Пошел ты нахуй, блядь, козел.
No need to be rude. Surely someone else will be hospitable if they know what's good for them. Well, that was shocking. You get it? Bruce, it's been too long. Just finishing up a grand tour of this delightful city. Visited some of our old haunts along the way. But this, Bruce, this has got to be my favorite. Ma and Pa always said I'd make it to the top one day. Dreams really do come true. You said the corporate life wasn't for me, but I just couldn't keep away.
Да, остановить этот он не остановит. Ты бредишь, но это как бы и так понятно. Хороший костюм. Ну давай поугараем с ним.
Lights, the scent of copy machine toner with a tinge of cheap coffee.
Nice costume, John.
Joker now! And this isn't a costume, Bruce. This is me. Unlike that thing you're wearing.
Сука, бля.
You and I both know that's not your favorite suit.
Нет.
And now, for my first executive order.
You remember that pesky virus, don't you, Bruce? We found a way to make more of it. A whole lot more.
Я думал, что мне дают, что ли?
Wanna do the honors, Puddin'?
Oh, honey, you know me so well.
Чё, куда, куда?
I wanted us to be friends, Bruce, but you ruined it. And now we get to be enemies. Don't you thought Hitler was bad?
Чем взаимодействовать? Куда нажимать-то, блядь? Нихуя не вижу.
None of them knew you like I do. I know just how to press those buttons. No.
See that little but very powerful bomb right there, Gotham? We got 100 more where that came from. Planted all around the city where you'll never find them. Except for the ones I'm setting off now.
No!
I sent your friendly neighborhood police force a list of demands. First and foremost, Batman's head on a pike in Gotham Square. He's the one who started.
Oh, I love her.
You got 24 hours to make good. So chop chop.
She's something else, isn't she? All those demands. I've only got one. Stop me, Bruce. Be my best enemy. Be the man I need you to be. I will destroy you! So that's a yes!
Oh, toughen up, little canary. Guess you fell off that ladder. Keep the masks on. No survivors. Too bad. You done catching up, Mr. J? Place is, starting to stink.
We're done. For now. We are going to have so much fun.
Till next time, Brucey.
Наверное, это было больно. Ну, хотя бы маску не сняли.
Bruce! Bruce, wake up! Thank God. Joker and Harley are gone. Cops are on their way.
Let's just get to the lab. Tiffany, don't.
Ох, нихуя себе. Сейчас персональчики и кадровики охуеют от своей работы.
Harley knocked me pretty good. Just gotta get to the elevator.
Oh my God. James from accounting? Oh God. Bruce!
I'm okay.
Блять, вот же долбоёб, взяли всех моих солдатиков, перехуярили.
Let me help.
Oh, I've got it. Computer, on.
All those bodies. I'll never get that image out of my head. Regina, she didn't deserve that. None of them did.
Losing people. It never gets easier.
Yeah, I just wish. Doesn't matter. We've got a job to do.
Bruce? Oh, thank God. I saw the news. Tiffany, are you all right?
A little shaken, but yeah, I'll be okay.
Al, sit rep on the areas impacted by the bombs.
I'm on it. Joker and Harley are using the attacks to cover their escape. The authorities have no leads on where they've gone.
Harley said they planted bombs throughout the city. I got a piece of fabric off of John. Could give us an idea of where he's been. Let's see what we can learn from this thing.
Right.
Analysis, trace elements, anything recent.
It's chaos, Bruce. Bringing up drone coverage on the blast sites now. The bombs have an explosive component in addition to the chemical payload.
Disperses the virus across a larger area.
There were multiple explosions along Mercy Street Station, with Gotham General Hospital at the center. They're estimating the death toll at...
We have to stay calm, Al. Focus. They've closed off the docks.
It seems they had to. No one is sure how long the fallout will take to dissipate.
That cargo ship, was it...
Operational? Unfortunately, yes. Everyone aboard was dead within seconds. One of the bombs detonated on Gotham Bridge, the primary route out of the city. People, they succumbed to the virus as they were driving.
Authorities have shut down the east side and peninsula bridges.
For now, there is no way out of Gotham by car. At this rate, it seems as if
Нихера они народу-то перемочили, ёпты.
Joker hasn't told Harley my identity. If he had, she would have taken my head off back there.
Perhaps their partnership isn't as stable as they'd like us to believe. He's keeping secrets from her. At least for a time.
Так, ну защищать ее от меня навряд ли Джокер играется, но это точно. Я могу обратить это нам на пользу. Вот скорее вот так
I can split them
нажмем.
apart. It could at least buy us some time, and we can use that to our advantage.
I suppose the question is how.
This is insane. We have to shut them down before they burn this city to the ground.
А может, все-таки их лучше стравить друг с
A
другом?
number of foreign particles have been detected on the fabric. Traces of pollen, wax, and wine.
That doesn't give us much to work with.
Well, you'd be surprised. Joker said he visited some of our old haunts.
It appears that he blames you for what he has become. If he hopes to defile the memories of your time together, it will be with more of these chemical bombs.
And you think you can cross-reference those places with...
With the elements found on the fabric, yes.
Huh.
Памятные
That's some
места.
hunch.
Это же
Sometimes a hunch
дурка
is all
Архама.
the detective has.
Церковь, полная колода, кафе. Блядь, я хер его знает. Так, церковь, полная колода, кафе. Но вот это было первым.
Divinity Church. John managed to track me here after he got out of Arkham.
Dad's funeral.
Those candles look recently burned.
Воск, вино и пыльца.
Traces of pollen are coming from the flowers along the altar.
Так, и вино, да.
Communion wine. Could be a match.
А может быть и нет. Надо другие смотреть еще картинки. Или что, я с первого раза угадал?
That sick bastard.
People are afraid. They'll be looking for solace.
The church will be full. Harley and Joker knew this when they planted the bomb. Al, contact the agency. Tell them where I'm headed.
Right away.
А где у нас кошка-то шароебится?
How can you go out there again? After what just happened?
В смысле,
I don't know
как,
how you
блин?
do it. You saw those people get massacred. And that's just the start.
Ёпта, я
I
же
do it
Бэтмен.
because I can't afford to take a night off. I do it because people rely on me to be there when things like this happen.
I do it because I'm Batman.
Then let me help you. Take my drone with you. It can help you find the bomb.
Да, что так это? Подожди, подтормаживает. Вроде этот не перегружен. ОБС.
GCPD and the agency are slammed with everything that's happening. You'll be fighting on your own.
I'm never alone out there. I've always had someone watching over me.
Поняла, да, намек? Иди за компьютер садись, работай. Хуя себе, блядь, с первого раза угадал. Я думал, просто по порядку пойду смотреть, что там, церковь, там, кафе и так далее.
Joker after a string of biochemical attacks across Gotham. Footage of the suspects was released from inside Wayne Enterprises just moments ago. Warning, what you are about to hear may be disturbing for some listeners. I sent you friendly neighborhood...
Waller.
Batman. Thank God. I wanted to talk to you about Harley's demands. Portraits of her and Joker painted on City Hall. The brain of Riddler's killer, and my personal favorite, All agency operatives must leave Gotham within the next 24 hours. Except for Amanda Waller, who'll be shot out of a cannon at the stroke of midnight. You know these maniacs better than anyone. What's your take on this?
Stall for time. Give in to some of their lighter demands. Keep them busy.
I consider that possibility myself. Not sure if it'll work, but right now we have to take what we can get.
I've got a lead on another bomb. They may have planted one in Divinity Church.
I'll do what I can, but I'm stretched thin. Those clowns hit one of my transports, and there's unrest forming across the city because of their demands. Asking for us by name. It's designed to turn the city against us. Bomb goes all over places worship. People might just throw us to the wolves to save themselves. I'm starting to wonder if there's a damn thing we can do about it.
This is bigger than us, Waller. It doesn't matter what the people of Gotham think. It's our responsibility to save them.
Ну, я как бы не совсем это хотел сказать.
I fought too hard for too long to let a couple of clowns break me. I'm sending one of my agents to the church now. An EOD specialist will be close behind. Seems to me like both of us can use someone we can trust right about now. Good luck, Batman. Waller out.
Our beloved Gotham is under siege. From all sides. It is here.
Everyone out!
What the moon? Get out of my way!
Please, everyone, calm down.
I said out. That includes you.
That's one way to clear the place.
Avesta.
Batman. Waller sent me to assist. New toy?
Something like that.
I've calibrated my drone to scan for traces of the virus. You can take the controls while I analyze the data.
Gas masks.
Блять, то вот этот-то прикид-то куда интереснее.
Let's get started.
Ебать, я черная пантера, блядь.
Not much trace. Unlikely the bomb's here.
How about the north pews?
No, nothing here.
Где-то тут мы и сидели же.
Traces are minimal. Probably not here.
The organ.
I'm reading some traces, but levels are still nominal.
Scan the lectern.
I'm picking up some traces, not enough for a bomb.
Ну, значит, у нас один вариант остается.
Here.
Jackpot.
Bomb.
If this goes off, it'll kill everyone in a 5-block radius.
Then you'll
find a way to disarm it.
If we could just see the internal components.
Here goes.
Ну я-то ведь умею видеть, что внутри.
I can see wires.
Let's get a better look.
Looks in sync with the timer. Harley said 24 hours.
There are no numbers on the timer. Was she telling the truth?
Ну, в этих долбоебах навряд ли они пиздели. Они ёбнутые безумцы, но... Ну, вроде как не пиздоболы. О, бля.
It's a trap.
We have to identify the wire for the timer. Cutting it should prevent the bomb from going off.
Activating electromagnetic imaging. A failsafe. If I cut this wire, it'll activate the bomb. Found the timer.
That's the one.
Ну и чё, и где тут, блядь?
Power's the teeth. Cutting this wire won't stop the bomb.
Ой, блядь.
Careful, there's not much time left.
По-моему, там был желтый. Нет? А, нет, желтый. А или нет? Когда они стали, эти долбоебы, такими инженерами, чтобы такую хуйню изобрести, блядь, за считанные там минуты или сколько он там времени потратит? Не снимай, лучше оставить. Прикольнее выглядит.
Hold on. Getting some strange readings off the bomb. I'll do a more thorough analysis and let you know what I find.
What's that?
С любовью мой лучший враг.
Love, your best enemy.
Ну или так.
This is all just a game to him. All of this suffering and death, just for a laugh.
Got something. The paint on the bomb. It's made of a unique solvent mixture. I cross-referenced it with the chemical manufacturers in Gotham. Got a few hits.
Send the list to the agency.
Done. GCPD officers are being sent to scout the locations.
Nice work.
I'll keep looking, see what else I can find.
We have a lead on potential locations.
Oh, good.
Iman.
Destroying Riddler's blood. It was a terrible mistake. It escalated the situation on the bridge with Harley. Everything spiraled out of control into this. And now we have Joker. I see how I helped to create this monster. Now that I've seen the destruction firsthand.
It wasn't just you, Waller, Harley, me. We all had our part to play.
A lot of people died today because of it. A lot more might die.
Ma'am, backup is here. We have EOD on standby. What are your orders?
I guess this is our opportunity to keep that from happening. Get EOD prepped for disposal. No one comes in here without my express consent. Batman. They say you should never meet your heroes. I'm pretty sure they're wrong.
It's done, Waller.
So I heard. Good work. I've got Gordon on the other line. Says he has a lead, but he'll only talk to you. I trust you'll handle and report back. Patching you through.
Jim.
Hey, Batman, I've got a lead on Joker, a solid one. I'm at Ace Chemicals. I need you to meet me... damn it, Batman. I can't do it.
Can't do what?
You can go to hell, you son of a bitch!
А, понятно. Но хотя бы передал информацию, где находится. Ну да, это логично. Где же еще-то, блядь, быть? Химической хуйне.
Gordon.
Может, масочку наденем? Ну так, на всякий. Ну хоть живой.
Batman.
Смешно. Ха-ха-ха-ха. Сейчас все пизды получите. Вон того с автоматом надо первым, блядь, убрать. Хуя ты, блядь, рестлинг что ли играл много?
Gordon!
Да ладно, что какие-то клоуны меня отпиздят, что ли?
Wait! I can't give a gift to my new friend if you beat him to death! Don't worry, I've got something else planned for you. Go on, don't be rude. The map I promised. All the bomb sites are marked with a smile.
Нихера их там.
My gift for you, new best friend. Isn't that right, Gordy? No, that nickname doesn't work. Jimmy. Jimmy here led you right to me.
There was no way we could meet their demands. Joker offered me the bomb locations in exchange for you. I couldn't go through with it.
Oh, don't beat yourself up, Jim. I've got people to do that for you. Besides, you were the perfect bait.
I'm sorry, Batman. I shouldn't have even considered making a deal.
I understand, Jim. You did what you had to. Take the map and get out of here.
Okay, you Jimbo. Run along and save Gotham.
Jim!
Just not too fast. I still have lots to do before my other half finds out I gave away the map. Dump him in his car.
Every bone in your body.
Holy cow! I think I just peed! You know, I love your spirit, Batman, but you need to save it for what's to come. This is a marathon, not a sprint. That look! Right there! That's what I wanted to see. You know, Dr. Newman used to say anger is often a response to feeling powerless. You think maybe that's why you're so mad? Because I'm on top? Because I have you completely in my power? Because the tables have turned?
Enjoy it while it lasts, Joker. When it's over, it won't be pretty.
Now, Batsy, keep on like that and you'll be heading for a timeout. Jimmy's just the first, you know. I have plans for all your friends. Not all of them have to die, just whatever hurts them worst. Like with Gordy, you two will spend the rest of your days knowing what you had is poisoned. Harley's gonna be upset, of course. She wanted the whole city to drink virus mimosas. Someone would have survived like Riddler, and she'd have gotten her serum. You think she'll forgive me when she finds out? About the map, I mean. But nothing less would get Chief of Mustache to flip. I just had to have your...
Так, я думаю, что, возможно, это способ маленько их рассорить. Но это не похоже на любовь. Это ужасный секрет. Она тебя убьет. Давай попробуем вот так. Хотя я больше склоняюсь к варианту, она тебя убьет, но это, я думаю, он сам понимает. Попробуй достучаться до него.
I know, Dr. Leland. The unconscious is a sticky wicket. Thing is, Harley's perfect the way she is. And if she does get sick, I'll be there to take care of her.
John.
Oh, well, hasn't this just been illuminating? We laughed, we cried, it changed our lives. Just goes to show you can't trust anyone in Gotham, can you? But I know you'll keep my map secret. Because if you tell Harley, she'll just set the bombs off early, exploding Gordon's dreams of being a hero.
Ну, хуй знает.
John.
It's Joker! Sit! Play dead! Good boy!
Я думаю, возможно, все-таки, может быть, и стоит сказать. Не знаю, я не так горю желанием спасти город, как горю желанием им подосрать. Тут очень множество разных действий, но все они минимально значительны в изменениях. Поэтому не думаю, что я прям кардинально смогу что-то поменять тут.
Or I could just leave. You could let me go.
If you press that button, one right there, you'll have the chance to go free. Which will in turn trap Bruce forever. So, I'm giving you 3 whole seconds. 1, 2, 3!
Нажала, да?
Congratulations! You did it!
Selena.
Bruce, it's...
What a dramatic turn of events! Bruce witnessed your terrible, awful, just despicable betrayal. I hope it hurts! Now, you kids play nice.
Так, у меня тут что-то бесперебойник крякнул, и пришлось остановить запись, а игру на паузу поставить. Но вроде как моментально сразу свет дали. Ладно, в общем, ну, наверное, продолжаем. Так, это стерва нажала на кнопку, да?
I know it doesn't look good, but I wasn't just going to cut and run. I thought if I were free, I'd be able to do more to help. Or at least go find some backup to get you out of here. That's the truth. You look a little dubious. You believe me, right?
Pretty big gamble.
What's better? One of us being locked up or both? I play the odds. Are you just gonna sit in that cart, or are we getting out of here?
Just give me a second to get free. No way to pick the lock.
Ну, Селина может же взламывать замки? Или она там заперти все-таки сидит?
Here we go.
Are you...
Придется сломать себе палец, что ли?
Oh, I hate having to do that.
А я вообще что, на место еще поставлю? Нихуя себе.
Escape. 2 thumbs up. Get it? Now that you're free, I can tell you the key to escaping the room is, well, it's a key. But hurry up, because Harley and I have quite a dinner party planned for you. It's a very special guest.
The bars are electrified. It's too far to just reach my hand inside.
Надо чем-то попробовать, может быть. Вон рука, вон, смотри, 2, блядь, целых. Вон там еще трое загадочника есть.
The electricity cooked them alive. We gotta get out of here. Locked.
Когда они все это успели сделать?
Can't escape until I get that key. How did you end up here?
The agency nabbed me. From Waller with love. The Sanctus lab was so chaotic after the robbery. I let my guard down for 1 second and... Collar. They threw me in a transport. Then the next thing I know, the truck's flipped on its side by an explosion. They took all of us. I'm the only one left.
Riddler. That hook could be useful.
Да, может, но опять же, блядь, это больше на какую-то подставу похоже. Так, кнопку нажимать бред, блядь, схватить, использовать трость, попробовать так, подцепить.
Great. Now push the key to me. I'll unlock the door between us. It only unlocks from my side.
She's telling the truth, but she can also take that key and get out, leaving you trapped, and unable to help the other dinner guests, because you know she won't. What do you say, Bruce?
Я скажу так, что я ей не доверяю, но знаю точно. Ну, во-первых, конечно, сейчас игра не может закончиться, даже если она на меня там и кинет, а я свалю. Ну, как-то. Ну, то есть, по-любому я как-то должен свалить. И, видимо, если я ей ключ передам, она тоже свалит. Дело не так, как бы, в риске, ну, в таком, как в том, что, ну, скажем так, жить, понимая, что ты кого-то кинул так жестко, прям, блядь, оставил, это еще хуже. Поэтому я доверюсь ей, понимая последствия хуёвых. Короче, я хочу сказать, что лучше она меня кинет, чем я ее. Потом с этим хуёвенько живется. С таким кидаловым.
Bruce. You can trust me.
Да-да. Угу.
That's not how it's supposed to go! You two like each other so much, you can fry together.
Нужен, может, какой-то проводник.
One of these agents tried that, but...
Можно другой рукой взять. Я, конечно, в электрике нихуя не понимаю.
That's disappointing. I was hoping for a bit more drama and a lot more death to really drive the lesson home for Bruce. Luckily, the next room is guaranteed to do just that, and it'll be even better with the stray tagging along. To get there, you two sweethearts have to go through
Bruce. Thanks.
Че там, стекла битые?
Just take it slow.
What's that phrase? I'd walk a mile through broken glass. Well, 8 feet should be a piece of cake. What could be more romantic than pulling shards from each other's kneecaps?
It's okay.
Ну как можно было, блядь, это не увидеть? Ёб твою мать, блядь. Брюс, ну ты что, блядь, за пиздец-то такой, а? Пиздец, один единственный гвоздь, блядь, и на него насесть. Палец сломан, дырка, блядь, в руке. У меня правая рука практически не функционирует уже. Смотри-ка. Могилы, блядь. Когда он это все успел сделать, блядь?
Stay buried for long. Do they, Bruce? Better dig up the truth, detective, or join the dead in silence.
Так.
Riddler. Lucius Fox. Martha Wayne. Thomas Wayne. John Doe. What is this?
There's such a thing as pacing, Bruce! Get back to digging!
Dig up the truth.
Так, а тут у нас ни хера, да, больше нету. Сейчас, секунду, он же ведь все пишет, отлично. Да, пишет.
This'll do the job.
Сердце.
You're so good at pulling people's hearts out of their chests, Bruce. What's one more?
И что с ним делать-то, блядь?
Something underneath.
See some familiar faces, Bruce? There's Thomas Wayne, your dear departed criminal dad. Joe Chill, you two met in Crime Alley that one time, remember? Bruce Wayne, that cad. And Batman, of course. Nothing happens in Gotham without him skulking around. This is a good old-fashioned whodunit. These are your suspects. The victims, as usual, are all around you. All you gotta do is put the right face on the right grave, Bruce. I'll allow room for some interpretation, but not much.
Так, Люциус Фокс, да? Отец. Ридли. Марта Уэйн, Джон Доу. Фу-фу-фу-фу.
Lucius.
Так. А как отменить? Нет, да? Нельзя? Мне надо подумать, как это отменить. Это типа, что его погубило или что с ним связано, блядь?
Good enough. Batman would have been more accurate, but I guess you can't separate the man from the other man. In combat spandex. Hard to separate Lucius Fox from the linoleum in Wayne Tower now, too. If you know what I mean.
Так, Томас Уэйн. Вот, блядь, отмена появилась. Нельзя было раньше, что ли, сделать? Но это слишком, наверное, очевидно, поэтому вот так, наверное.
Correct. I guess your dad being gunned down in front of you is something you don't forget.
Так, загадочник. Ну, тут, наверное, Брюс будет. Тут, подожди. Томас Уэйн, Бэтмен, ну, не подходит.
What's he trying to say?
John Doe is dead. There's only Joker now.
Я вот так нахуй положу.
Right, but not wrong either. Twas
Да, вот я потом уже понял, что там должен быть Уэйн.
just wanted to make his best friend happy. He gave his heart willingly, only to have it ripped from his chest, still beating and spraying blood everywhere. What a mess. I hope you're happy with yourself.
Но это тебе намек на будущее, понял? Так, Марта Уэйн и загадочник.
Guess he's claiming to know who killed Riddler.
Probably him.
Томас Уэйн. Блять. А нельзя отсюда выковырить их? Я передумал просто. А я не знаю, ну пускай будет вот так, блять.
Takes another victim. His shady dealings got a loved one killed. Will history repeat itself tonight?
Are there any left?
No, we placed them all.
What the hell?
Someone's in there.
Нахуй он нужен, блядь?
Tiffany.
I couldn't breathe. I've been in there for hours.
How did you end up in there? And are you hurt?
I'm okay. I'm okay now. Alfred lost touch with you at the Ace Chemical plant. I tracked you. I wanted to help. I ended up here.
What is it?
The final sticker.
It looks like...
That's you.
So what?
Joker thinks you killed Riddler.
Почему? Я мог бы спокойно на загадочника наклеить, там кого-нибудь другого.
I'm not sure why. It's just...
Hey, you can tell me.
Joker's right. I killed Riddler.
Да ладно, чему удивляться-то?
Riddler.
I'm not proud of it. And who are you?
Riddler's friend.
Вы чё, блядь?
I came to this town to avenge him.
Кто же такой для нее загадочник?
This is exactly what Joker wants. Us at each other's throats.
Your friend killed my father. She's Lucius Fox's daughter.
Tiffany.
Whatever will you do, Bruce? You're gonna have to turn Tiffany in because of your precious code. Turn her into your old friend Gordon of the GCPD. Wait! You got him fired. No, wait. He's not your friend anymore. He betrayed you. God!
А можно не выбирать? Это все уловки ебаные, блядь. Чтобы нас реально разосрать всех.
He served. The final guest waits.
Bruce. When this is over, we're gonna talk, right?
You can count on it.
Я не понимаю, почему я-то на нее залупил. Ну, убил он загадочник, хуй на него. Конечно, можно было бы попытать, там, кровь с него выкачать, еще что-то такое, но... Как бы, блядь, она, в принципе-то... Я ее не виню. Ну как, это я ее не виню, а, блядь, и Уэйн, блядь, ее винит во всем. Что за пиздец? Пойди Альфред будет. Тем более, что-то от него давно уже ничего не слышно.
Welcome! Finally.
So glad you could join us. It's got a head explosion setting too. So play along.
Isn't this nice? People never take the time to eat a meal together these days. And since you care about these folks, well, as much as you care about anyone, you'll be a good little guest. You'll play along.
Sounds good. Always loved dinner parties.
You might not love this one when we're done.
I know it's impolite to start without all guests present, but Bruce, you gotta try this. Open up. Come on.
Go on. Put your lips on it.
I'm not hungry.
But we've gotta get it into his stomach somehow. Don't want him to starve.
Honey, wait! There's your, thing. We don't want to kill him just yet, right?
I got so caught up by... Thanks for having my back, Puddin'.
You're so good to me.
Нет, блядь, только не он. Ёбаный в рот.
He heard you and Tiffany would be here.
You assured me no one would get hurt.
Ah, no. I said that people would get hurt if you didn't come. Not the same. You brought scones!
Steer clear of that one. Came out a bit charred. Well, luckily, Master Bruce has never been picky.
They look good, don't they? Want one? Wow! This thing is real silver, huh?
Я не знаю, в чем смысл, но я, наверное, попробую подгоревшую. Я не ебу, правда.
Sure. Thanks. The one in the middle.
But that one's burnt. Wow! I just love hitting you.
Since the guests are all here, I want to show them the main course.
Блять, неужели будет нахуй выбор, блять, одного из троих спасти? Ёбаный в рот, блядь.
Great idea.
Кто это? А,
I'll have my pick of all of Gotham soon. So I'm kinda hoping the survivor ain't one of you.
Doesn't that look good? Old family recipe. Hope you're all hungry.
So, Joker, how does it feel to lie right to her face?
That's not polite dinner conversation, Bruce. Do you really want Harley killing the whole town before we eat? That might ruin your appetite. And Gordon, well, he won't even have a stomach left. So just play along.
нет.
Don't worry, dear.
Puddin', I think it's time.
No! I mean, not yet. We wanted to play with them a little longer, right?
Right.
A game. 3 rounds, 1 for each of Bruce's friends. Let's get to know just how awful each of you truly is. Think of it as your last confession. Raise a hand, or lose it. That's right. Fingers up. Alfred's going to get this party started. Read it. You need help with that, matey.
Never have I ever lied to a friend.
Now, the way that this works is, if you have lied to a friend, finger goes down. I know, your dad's a crime lord. It's really tough to tell a twin. Your turn.
Я думаю, по часовой стрелке пойдет.
Pretty simple rules.
Так. Да, я тоже лгал.
And now, if you've lowered a finger, I get to do something terrible to you.
Подожди, я не понял.
Not you, of course. Next!
Huh. Never have I ever used a friend.
All of it.
Manipulated them just to get what I want. Made...
Подожди. Ну, вообще, я использовал, да, получается. Я не знаю, то ли я долбоеб, то ли я не понял какие-то правила. Если я соглашаюсь с этим, то все получаем пизды, да? Если я не соглашаюсь, то, скорее всего, я один получу пизды. Ну, попробуем, давай вот так.
I never meant to hurt you, John.
I don't care what you meant. And anyway, I'm much better off now. Finger down.
Not you, Puddin'. You do you, hun. I got the cats.
Thanks, babe.
Bruce!
Next up, Tiffany.
Так, знак подали.
Never have I ever. You know what? I'm not doing this.
Don't test us, lab rats.
Test you? If I didn't have a gun to my head, I'd kill you just like I killed Riddler.
Tiffany.
And it'd be a whole lot easier. Because unlike you two,
Она их отвлекает.
Riddler was smart.
What did you say?
I think the gal who fell into our trap just called us dumb. Maybe we hit her too hard on the head. Or maybe not hard enough.
If there wasn't a 0.001% chance that you might survive the virus, I'd kill you right now.
Read. Never have I ever killed a person in cold blood.
Didn't know the Girl Scout had it in her, did ya?
Finger down, Brucey. You murdered John Doe. And it was as cold-blooded as you can get.
John's not dead. I know he's in there somewhere.
You love that, wouldn't you? Because John, you could twist around with all your words, and he'd believe you, but not me!
Hun, he don't matter. Not anymore.
You see what he does? Man, I really dodged a bullet, didn't I? You're a freaking mess. Look at these people you surround yourself with. Liars. Thieves. Murderers.
Нормальный коллектив такой, блядь. Да ты самый лучший среди них всех.
Puddin', I'm done waiting. You got what you wanted, right?
Yeah, I did.
Let him die a little sooner than the rest of the city.
Gotham is safe. Joker gave Gordon a map of the bombs. The GCPD will have defused them by now.
You think I'm gonna fall for that?
All Joker cared about was revenge, so he made a deal. The map in exchange for me.
Yeah, but I totally crippled the guy. No way they'll get to all the bombs in time. Probably.
Probably? You really did this?
We'll have another chance.
This is my life we're talking about. You chose him over me? How could you? You know I need that serum. I'm gonna kill you.
Babe!
You gotta... He defused the bomb!
Так, Харли надо обезвредить. Так. Давай вот это вроде прикольнее звучит. Выглядит.
Joker! I'll kill him! I'll make sure Harley stays put. Call me when we can do something a little less lethal. This ain't over until I say it's over.
Я думал, что они вдвоем сбегут в разные стороны, мне нужно будет выбирать, за кем гнаться. Я бы выбрал Харли. Как-то мне почему-то кажется, что Джокер не такой более опасный, как Квин. Это я еще даже не Бэтмен.
I'm the villain of your dreams. The shadow within your shadow. The tumor.
Давай-ка мы ему на жалость ебанем.
Lurking in your soul.
You broke my heart, John. I did need you. I cared about you. But you took what I gave you and you twisted it into something ugly and wrong.
Ugly? Wrong? If you ever loved me, you'd see what we have now. It's beautiful. Why so shy, Lucy? Come on. Look her up. You should see your face.
Все, что ли, блин?
John! It's erratic.
Так, подожди, что там? И нахуя я его в порядок вообще привожу?
Come on! Come on! Please!
Что, он типа умер, блядь, что ли?
No.
You saved me. Why?
Потому что я долбоёб, блядь.
You could have let me die. No one would have blamed you. Guess that would have gone against your code, huh?
Где там ножик достать и в шею воткнуть? Я не знаю, блядь. Ёбаный урод, какую я хуйню сейчас сделал, что пытался его, блядь, резнуть.
Remember that night? Drinking frappes under the stars. You dishing out advice about the ladies. Me finding out you were the bad. It was perfect. You know, some part of me always knew. Someone like you could never really be friends with someone like me. But I wanted to believe it so badly. We had some good times, didn't we, Bruce? It wasn't all bad.
Yeah, sure. Some of it was fun.
I hope you'll look at that scar and remember those good times.
You can sure take some punishment, Wayne. I'll give you that. Dish it out, too. I'm pulling my people out of Gotham effective immediately. I want you to know, you're square. Your secret is safe with me. After everything you've done, it's only right. I'll seal your case file for good.
Я думаю, что она не пиздит.
If the wrong people found out who I am.
That's not going to happen. At least not because of me. Anything else we need to discuss? Or is this goodbye?
Да, кстати, куда ее дели?
I thought she'd be pretty high on your list. You two certainly have been close. I've got a collar on her for now. But seeing how she put herself on the line against Joker, maybe I'd be willing to take it off. As a token of my goodwill.
Не подпускайте ее к Готэму, блядь. Ладно, давай, дадим этой суке шанс, так сказать. И если такой будет вариант, то я бы, скажем так, хотел бы напоследок помочь, типа снять ошейник, там закрыть ее досье, и на этом, в принципе, вообще с ней закончить все отношения, общение и как бы расстаться на этом. Потому что я все равно, смотря на нее, я больше ее воспринимаю как вот темой отношений, я бы так же вот сделал. То есть помог бы напоследок и все на этом. Я не буду ее сдерживать. Я ей хочу помочь напоследок и все на этом. Я с ним хуй, кто там есть, Гордон, блядь. Блядь, чуть на прощайте не дошел. Дайте ему должность обратно.
He saved thousands of lives with that map. Trading you like that? He's clearly been taking lessons from the agency. I'm inclined to give him a medal. Maybe his old title too, if he wants it. Tough old dog like him. He's good for a junkyard like Gotham.
Jim deserves the highest honor. Like always, he put his duty first.
It can't have been easy for him. So, what else?
Кстати, да, что с ней?
Vesta. Is she going with you?
Poor Iman. You really got inside her head, didn't you? I know it was her that destroyed Riddler's blood. She's gonna have to answer for that. I need to be able to trust the people who work for me. You get that, right?
Let her come work for me. I'll find her a job at Wayne Enterprises.
Is that what she wants?
Да, я думаю, захочет.
Okay, then. I'll mention it. She's pretty fond of Gotham. God knows why. And of you. You know, she loves that steak place on Clinton Street. Maybe you should take her sometime.
I'll see you around.
It's always possible, Bruce. But I'll tell you one thing. I'll be over the moon if I never have to come back to this wasteland.
All teams accounted for, ma'am. Airlift is en route.
Thank you, Agent. I'll be right there.
We were able to pick up Miss Fox's trail. She's taken to the rooftops.
Good. Stay with her until I tell you otherwise. Word is Tiffany Fox copped to Riddler's murder. Personally, I don't give a damn about what happened to that maniac. But I know how you feel about lethal force.
Я положительно отношусь.
Lay a charge on her. Unless that's something you'd rather take care of yourself.
Tiffany and I go way back. I'd rather deal with her myself.
My people will let you know where to find her. Take care of yourself, Bruce Wayne.
Жалею в этой серии о том, что я все-таки воскресил этого Джокера, ну то есть вот этим шоком. Лучше бы я этого, конечно, не делал. Он слишком опасен. Дурка его не удержит, тюрьма его не удержит, а живым он более опасен.
Tiffany, we need to talk.
Да нахуя?
Yeah, I figured. I made it, thinking someday I'd be fighting by your side, not running from you. I was working up the courage to tell you. Joker? He just guessed it somehow. Said he knows another psychopath when he sees one. It was almost a relief to admit it. I'm sorry you found out that way.
You know I don't condone killing. Not even scum like Riddler.
В смысле? Наоборот.
I've been dreading this moment. Especially since I learned who you are under that mask. I was afraid of what might happen if you found out. I guess I was hoping you never would.
Why didn't you talk to me sooner?
I wanted to work with you, to be part of your mission.
But you kept this from me. A murder.
I know. I'm
Да
sorry.
похуй. Он тварь был, блядь, опасен. Его убили, правильно сделали. Если бы, блядь, мне бы дали такую возможность, я бы то же самое сделал.
My family apart, Bruce.
О чем мы тут сейчас втроем вообще сидим, говорим? Бэтмен, ты мудак, блядь, и ты не прав.
My mother hasn't left the house since the funeral. And Luke? He just lashes out. My father's death broke them. It broke all of us. I won't ask for forgiveness. But I hope you can understand.
Я понял, да. Да не... Наверное, это единственный вариант, который мне легко достается.
Felt so powerless. Like my life was crumbling around me.
Revenge is an impulse, one to be checked. I can't condone it. But I do understand it.
Thank you. That means a lot. I couldn't bear it if you despised me. So, where do we go from here? I suppose this puts me on.
If you want to fill your father's shoes, you need to learn right from wrong. You need someone to teach you.
You're giving me a second chance?
Think of it more as a sentence. You'll have to work hard for your redemption.
I promise I won't let you down.
Then let's get started.
тут летающих стало чуваков, а? Отпуск.
I was going to write a note, but I'm not a coward. At least I don't want to be. Not anymore. Then again, this won't be the first time I've found my courage in a single malt.
Courage for what?
Saying goodbye.
В смысле, блядь? Ты в отпуск пиздуй и...
I'm leaving, Bruce.
You just need rest, Alfred. Why don't you take a long vacation? Like we talked about. Someplace in the sun, on the other side of the world from Gotham.
I rather think this vacation will be permanent.
But why?
This war of ours is not what it was when we started. I no longer have the stomach for it. It's not sustainable. At least not...
Ну, остаться просто дворецким он сам себе не сможет, потому что он все равно будет пытаться мне помочь. Я не справлюсь без тебя, блять. Ну, будет тяжко, но, блять, что человека насиловать-то, мучить, если он устал? Он просто устал. Отдыхай, езжай. Да почему такие варианты? Я, наоборот, как бы с ними согласен, а мне дают вариант, блять, наоборот, их зачморить, блять.
Catch the criminals, lock them up. But nothing is clear anymore. At least not to me. Now everything has become so grey.
Grey? Talk to me, Alfred.
We used John Doe, exploited his friendship to get you into the pact. We took advantage of someone you met in an asylum, for God's sake.
Ну, вообще, да, это было неправильно. Не хотел я с ними со всеми связываться.
I'll admit that wasn't our finest moment, but at the time it seemed like our best course of action.
Precisely my point. Our best judgment is no longer good enough. You led John Doe to believe you were his friend. Turning against him on the bridge pushed him to become Joker.
What's your point?
Sometimes it's as if Batman creates the evil he means to destroy. For all our good intentions, I fear we only make things worse. A dreadful thought, I know, but one that keeps me awake at night.
Oh, please. There were plenty of criminals around before Batman showed up. I put most of them in jail.
Two-Face, Cobblepot, Lady Arkham, Joker, all they have in common is you. Anyone who comes into contact with us suffers. Lucius is gone. Tiffany has blood on her hands. I foolishly thought bringing her in might make things better, as if her enthusiasm might remind us how things were in the beginning. She was on Joker's guest list because of her relationship to you. Selina, too. It's a miracle any of us survived that ghastly dinner, but Joker certainly made his point. The lives we touch are touched by pain. Friends, colleagues, innocents. No one is spared.
Да, он согласен. Ну, то есть, в смысле, я с ним согласен, он правильно все говорит.
You won't have to hear much more from me. One thing is for certain, my tremors are gone.
That's great news, Al.
They stopped the minute I made the decision to go. I thought it was the kidnapping with Lady Arkham that caused them, some kind of residual trauma. But I had it wrong. This sense of powerlessness I've been feeling, it came from something I saw in you. The tremors, the fainting spells, all of it.
Do you really think I'm that bad?
No, I'm sorry, Bruce. That's not what I meant at all. Let me explain. Your father was driven by an obsession, by a need to control. He rushed headlong into the darkness, thinking himself invincible, oblivious to the cost. Just like you.
Not like me. I chased that darkness away.
And yet, History is repeating itself. I'm more certain of that with every passing day.
Хер его знает, может он и прав.
Your paths may diverge, but they end in the same place. Face down in an alley. Shot in the dark by criminals in some godforsaken corner of Gotham. I won't be witness to that. I won't bury you, too. I stood by and did nothing while Thomas destroyed himself, along with everything he loved. I enabled him, like I've been enabling you. Realizing this, I've never felt so helpless. I wanted things to be different for you, my boy. You deserved a better life than the one I gave you. I failed you, and for that I'm sorry.
You did the best you could, Al. In a single night, the family was shattered, and you were left to pick up the pieces.
I may have picked them up, but I did a poor job sticking them back together. Well, I don't want to miss my flight. There's always traffic around the airport.
А кто мне зубы чистить будет?
You don't have to do it, Bruce. There are other ways of doing good in the world. But you pour everything into your bloody crusade, and I know you too well to hope you'll ever change.
You're right, Al. It's who I am.
Но дело не то, что как бы я такой есть, да. Дело в том, что я реально как бы хочу его отпустить. Он должен отдохнуть. Он не то, что должен отдохнуть, он устал. Он просто устал, он выжатый полностью. Он имеет право на все это. Ну да, конечно, жопу будет без понтов вытирать самому. Ну что теперь сделаешь?
I will always be Batman. And that will never change.
Даже, наверное, когда зла не будет, я буду ходить
Rubbish goes out on Tuesday.
по улице в костюме Бэтмена.
I'm sure you'll manage.
В кафе быстрого питания жрать пончики в костюме Бэтмена. А, кстати, да, как в фильме «Железным человеком». Так что да, это всегда будет. Вопрос только в том, что в какие ситуации, что будет именно. То есть нам не предоставили логические заключения насчет Селины, да? Ладно, я с вами прощаюсь. Всем пока. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки, комментируйте. Пока.
Thunderbolt! I'm the whole goddamn hurricane!
Gotham's safety is slipping out from under me and I can't stand it!
I weighed my options and what can I say? I don't like to lose.
I won't let you down.
They're criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you?
If a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
the same stitch, bound together, even under strain.
We had so much fun, Joker. I just couldn't stay away.
I knew you wouldn't be able to, Bruce. Let's get you ready.